off it goes. That's fielded in the end zone. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Let's go deep, tighten up.
Ready? The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
Crunch time, defense. Let's go, let's go.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Slade. He throws and he hits the slant route to Thomas. 12 yards there, good for a Saints first down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Push him back. Push him back.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
10 more yards. Give him the 40 on the tackle. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches. At the Vikings 40.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
With the score, Vikings 3, Saints nothing.
They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. 2nd down and inches. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice gain.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with the football.
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's...
And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Daniil Hunter in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. Now, following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12. Here we go on 2nd and 12. And Thomas has it. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 22-yard line.
19 yards. And the Saints, first down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Ready, break.
Mike, 54 Mike. Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
Hey, try 7.
Hey, watch that. Watch that. Check.
The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Here's Kamara out of the pistol. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, people say bring in your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
Looking to throw. Slade. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. The Saints passing game in sync and moving the football. It's a first down. They're piecing together a nice drive to start this one. Seems pretty scripted and pretty successful so far.
And I think they did it without our help. Because you remember when we sat in the production meeting with them to talk about this. And, hey.
And he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Saints have taken the lead. Lutz good on the extra point. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Now 2nd and 7 from the 23.
Top. 22, Mike 22. Hey, check. Hey, Delta.
Here's Trubisky to throw. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. But prior to that, he had hit his first 6 passes to start the game, so on a nice little run to begin.
It feels like this offense has carried its dress rehearsal into the game. You know, because you do practice it, you do go through it, and in this case, it is clicking exactly like they drew it up. Well, sometimes our pregame meetings do pay off, don't they? What do the guys in the locker room call him?
Well, they said it with a chuckle. They called him old reliable.
Yeah, that means he doesn't move quite as fast as he used to, but he still knows all the tricks, doesn't he? Even that little gentle push-off in order to get open, he finds a way to pick up a first down.
And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield after a gain of about 4. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Play action. It's Trubisky. What a spin. And this is Cook with a grab. No yardage to speak of whatsoever. Leads to a 3rd down. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. 2nd quarter action with 1:59 remaining. And that one goes incomplete on the drop. That's one he definitely normally catches. 4th down. On 4th down on now is the lefty Ryan Allen to punt. Deontay Harris deep for New Orleans. And a nice job here to down this one right on the 5-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. Here's a run on 1st down that doesn't accomplish anything. In fact, he's going to be tackled behind the line for a loss of 1.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Off play action. Slade. Thomas has got it. Complete. And he'll go out of bounds just shy of the 20. 14 yards is the pickup. First down, New Orleans.
That's good for the Saints.
Here we go. 10 over.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Ready?
On first down, Slade. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
That was very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right.
On the ready.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. To throw again. Slade flushed out right. And he coughed it up. And the Vikings pick up the football. And down inside the red zone at the 19-yard line.
When I see a play like that, I come back to risk-reward. I don't know about you, but is it worth it at that point, whatever you're going to pick up, to either take the hit, and in this case, lose the football?
So should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the safe play.
You're exactly right. Hindsight's really never wrong, is it? Because you can analyze it, but I think ultimately you got to look at it as a first option, taking care of the ball, getting what you can, and that's it. Don't worry about any more.
Big Sheldon Rankins there to bring him down. They go play action with Trubisky. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Von Bell.
And this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are in the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number one.
First down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for first and 10. From the gun, Slade. He gets it to Thomas. It'll be a Saints first down on a pickup of 13. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number one.
Ready. 10-2 stop.
53, Mike 53. Ready?
Clear.
53 Mike.
Time.
On first and 10, Slade. That's caught. It's Thomas. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Michael Thomas, as the first half is winding down, and the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. Lutz with the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right,
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done.
They don't want to repeat a first down. They'll keep it on the ground.
Shifts by him at the 25. So it's halftime here in New Orleans with the Saints out in front. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach. Set now to go for the third quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll probably wish he'd reconsidered here. It will cost him 10 yards as he's down at the 15.
well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 21-yard line.
Ready,
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Again, it's Kamara. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Man, I got you. Man, I got you.
Yes, yes. Greystone, travel.
58 to Mike.
On 3rd and 2, Slade. Able to find Harris, complete. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A big play there. 76 yards. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game. In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper. They need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
You better be afraid of me. Alert, 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 alert. 922 is cut.
Now Trubisky to throw. That's to Cook out of the backfield. And able to get this one out just shy of the 25 at the 24. 10 yards, and it's good for a Viking first down.
Alert, 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 alert. Hey, wahoo.
They go play action. Trubisky. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Cameron Jordan has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
I think we've seen this before. Someone's down 3 scores. That situation there, it's just going to add to their growing frustrations, don't you think?
Yeah, a bad number 3 right now. 3-score game, third quarter, 3 and out, not what they wanted. And you can tell on the sideline, those faces are getting a little bit longer as this one goes. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. Not able to get a single yard there, and it'll bring up 3rd down. Now Trubisky on 3rd and long. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Cameron Jordan in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. Here we go on 4th down with Trubisky. That's to his running back, complete. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And this is picked up by the Saints. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. He didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, let's just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Watch the slant, watch the slant.
Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up.
Recon, 132 fighter. Get it.
Following the fumble recovery, Slade. He's going to air this thing out deep for Thomas. Looking for Thomas. He's got him. Touchdown, New Orleans. Michael Thomas with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the forced fumble defensively leads to 6 points for the Saints. Lutz good on the extra point, and they open the lead up now to 25. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2. The good run on 1st down followed up by a not-so-good run on 2nd down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on 3rd down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
Boy, and now they can't even get a playoff. So that'll back them up 5.
That's where you belong.
Not ideal there. That delay of game backs them up 5 yards, so now they need 7 yards on 3rd down.
That's going to be a long day. Like 20.
Hey, alert, 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 alert.
Now it's Trubisky. That'll be complete to Cook. And he'll get this to the 23, but that'll be well short of what he needed. Trubisky and the troops staying out there. They will go for it. They'll indeed go for it with Trubisky. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Cameron Jordan. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone.
On the double.
58, come on. I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you play.
Check 4, take 3, 218,